What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to SMITE Meta Casual News. In today's episode, I'll be giving my initial impressions on Siege, Osiris. We'll be talking about the brand new Nemesis skin, the new cards for Basset and Uller, tons and tons and tons of spoils, and of course, the brand new upcoming god Janus, and of course the community section. Once again, my name is FG3000, you're you, and here comes the news. Alright, let's talk about this brand new Siege mode that Osiris has unleashed on the PTS this weekend. Now, quick refresher if you're not familiar with it before I get into my impressions. It is a 2-lane map. Basically, the premise behind this map is to destroy the enemy Titan. Pretty straightforward so far. Now, there's also tickers on the right-hand corner of your screen that you can see right there. The red is for the enemy, the green is for you. Now, as you kill each other, as you kill minions, and as you clear the jungle, that ticker goes up. Once it hits 100, a siege engine spawns. It makes a beeline for the enemy tower. It is extremely strong. So strong that if you and your teammates are pushing with that siege tower, chances are that tower is going down. It is extremely potent. Objectives go down in this mode very, very quick. In fact, I've seen games end before the enemy could even F6. Before 10 minutes was even there, the game was basically over. Also in this mode, there is a center Silver Fury. That Fury, if you can defeat it, it automatically spawns a siege engine. So you can be in the position where you have 99 tickets, right? You kill the Silver Fury, you get another ticket, and you get the Silver Fury siege engine spawn as well. You'll have 2 siege engines on the map at the same time. I've seen those siege engines group up in one lane. Two siege engines in one lane is like death on wheels. It is crazy. So very, very cool mode. It's not without its problems just yet. Like I said, it seems that the game can be over really, really quick. I think almost too quick, but that's just what I felt. Osiris Stu mentioned that the average game time in this mode over the weekend was 20 minutes. So I gotta go with Hi-Rez. They got the numbers, I don't. I felt like the games were a little short. Hi-Rez says they're about normal. 20 minutes is a great time. If the average is 20, that's perfect. As far as problems of this map, well, I don't want to say problems, just things that Hi-Rez needs to look at or review at least. So the first thing that I would bring up is the Silver Fury spawning when the minions spawn. So basically when the game starts, the Silver Fury is spawned and ready to be killed. Basically what that does is cause a 5 versus 5 team fight on top of the Silver Fury. Now, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's good. All I'm saying is that it limits what you can do. You have to be present at that team fight at the very, very beginning. Now, like I said, if that's something that they want to keep in the game, that's fine. We'll adapt. It just seems a little strange for a bunch of level 3s fighting over the Silver Fury. Barely anyone can tank the thing. Like, you can kill it with a focused team effort, but if there is even 2 or 3 enemies still alive, let's say you go to the Silver Fury, you kill 2 people, 3 of the enemy are still alive and they're just kind of hanging out at the Silver Fury, they're going to be able to prevent you from getting it, bar none. The Silver Fury does too much damage at level 3 for you to be able to safely kill it with an enemy AO waiting to throw a tornado at you. So I think that's a very interesting design decision. I also think the teleport is actually very interesting as well. Now, this speeds the game up considerably, which is what they wanted. This is what they envisioned. But there have been times where my team is on top of a team fight, on top of a siege tower. I basically run out of HP, run out of MP. I leave, just get out of the team fight, base, run through the portal, ultimate right on top of everybody. Like nothing happened. Like I just left, got full HP, full MP, Baka splashed all over everybody, and basically changed the course of the team fight just because I was able to get out, base, and come back thanks to that portal. It feels kind of corny to me. It just feels like I didn't deserve to do that. I lost a ton of HP, a ton of MP in a team fight. I deserve to be out of commission. I don't deserve to basically go back to base, get all my HP back, and say, "Surprise, everybody! Let's get drunk!" I don't know. So those are just my initial impressions of Siege. As far as Osiris goes, I'm in love with Osiris. And I try my best not to become in love with a god before it goes through its initial balancing phase. But I feel like Osiris he has the name the Broken God, but I feel like he's in a pretty decent spot. As far as his ability and his kit goes, it is pretty legit. Like, the man doesn't have any reliable escapes. His only escape is his ultimate, so you really can't call that an escape. He has no way to break CC. He's pretty gankable if you can catch him. I can't wait to see this guy jungle. Like, I can't wait to get him in a conquest map tomorrow and jungle with this man. He gives me the feeling of Nemesis, the way he just kind of sticks to people. Like, once he hits you with his 1, which does a 20% slow, he follows it up with his 2, which increases that 20% slow to 50, pops his 3, all he has to do is stay in range of you for 4 seconds, which is easy to do if you're already that slow. That's another stun. Hits you with the Psycho Crusher. The man has a fun kit. I'm excited. It seems, like I said, I feel like it's pretty balanced. But of course, the numbers are going to change, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this kit in itself. His passive is pretty good. It's kind of hard to kind of, I mean, when you do his ultimate, it automatically sparks his passive. If you're not familiar with his passive, it turns him into spectral form. Basically, all that does is remove the movement penalty on his attacks, and it also allows him to walk through obstacles. So let's say Ymir tries to wall you off while you're trying to gank. Ghost form, you walk right through it. The problem with this passive, though, and not really a problem, you just can't rely on it, right? So in that same scenario, if Ymir throws a wall up, you can't be like, oh, I'm going to activate my ghost form. It's your passive. You have to get some more attacks in before that'll actually happen. So unless you want to burn your ult just to get it, and then you're just jumping over the wall anyway. So all in all, I think Osiris is in a pretty decent spot. Of course, we're going to see some changes to the numbers, but I like him. He's not broken. He's pretty decent. Yeah, that's all FG has to say about that. Next topic. My second favorite god finally has a skin. Nemesis, Blind Vengeance. You can't go wrong with ninjas. I mean, you absolutely can't go wrong with ninjas. Pretty awesome skin. The only thing I have to say is that I wish there were some cherry blossoms or some more effects on her abilities. Her ultimate does look different. Her slice and dice and her dash are pretty much the same. Her retribution, exactly the same. But there are some little kanji effects on the side, which is appreciated. It's a very good skin as far as the skin itself. Not a lot as far as the actual abilities of the skin, but either way, it's a day one purchase for me. That also released was the new Bastet cards, loading screen cards. She finally has her golden skin. She has her dominatrix, and Mr. Uller finally has golden Uller and legendary Uller. His card looks absolutely amazing. Really, really good job on Uller. That's it for skins and cards and other little knickknacks. Yeah, next topic. Alright, it's rapid fire spoils time. First things first, Mountain Man Odin will be remodeled soon. Thank Noir. Dude Lady is the next genders of the upcoming gods. Nice. 4-man conquest, no. 4-man siege, yes. 10v10, no time soon. However, Bakasura will be remodeled, no time soon. And Hi-Res Chris talks about a brand new gem item that will be coming to the Smite store soon. Now, this is similar to voice packs, skins, golden cards, things like that. Things that you can only use gems for. I know gold cards don't really fit in that category, but stick with me. If I had to make a guess, and kind of the consensus on Reddit right now is that it's going to be customizable wards. We'll see. No real concrete details have been given. That's all for spoils. Next topic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I bring to you your brand new Smite god, Janus. Huh? Alright, so there's no in-game model, there's no character portraits of any kind in the files just yet. But we do know Janus is the next god because there are references to his abilities, and they're linked to something that is very interesting that we went over in the last Meta Casual news. But before we get into that, who is Janus? Now, Janus is the god of beginnings and transitions. That's also signified by his two faces. One looking to the future, one looking to the past. Now, this is the part that I want you to focus on. He is also the god of gates, doors, passages, endings, and time. Now, think about that for a second. Doors and passages. Now, if you remember the last episode of SMITE Meta Casual News, shameless plug, Hi-Res was testing out a little portal gun ability, quote unquote, which would fit absolutely perfect with Janus. Not only that, in the code in the SMITE files, the abilities are basically calling out Janus Portal Generator and Janus Death Gate Mirror. Seems like an absolutely perfect fit for the man. So, we will keep an eye on old Janus. We won't get any more information until the next patch. The data mining has already been completed. This is all we have. But stay tuned to future episodes. I will spoil it as I find it. Next topic. And rounding out today's episode is the end of my logo design contest. Real quick, if you're not familiar, 1,500 gems and a Guan Yu skin code goes to the winner. Now, I'm a little conflicted because this logo that you see on the screen is comprised of 2 different entries. It's madness. However, the person that designed the right side of it, the SMITE Meta Casual news portion, as well as the upper left-hand corner watermark that I've been using throughout the video, is the grand prize winner. He's going to win the 1,500 gems and the Guan Yu skin code. So congratulations, Dylan. You're the winner. Now, the person that designed the Neath logo, who tugged at my heartstrings, you know how much I love Neath. I love MLG. Perfect, man. You did good. I didn't plan a second place prize. I'll know better next time. I didn't plan a second place prize, but I did scrounge up 800 gems for you. So you're going to get 800 gems. Your name is Povilis? Povilis? I think that's how you say it. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, man, but you're going to get 800 gems. Thank you so much for the work you guys have put in. I received almost 45 entries, like crazy amounts of entries. I was completely overwhelmed. Did not expect that many. I was thinking like 5 or 6 maybe. So thank you so much for all the time you put in. I will continue running contests in different formats in order to try to give back to you. Now, that's the end of SMITE Meta Casual News today. Once again, my name is FG3000. You're you. And that was the news.